Hi, Rob Aubrey here. I wanted to share with you some information, some demographic information that will help you understand, the future of home values. So let me share my screen with you on that, and then we'll walk you through it. So here's a chart showing all the different, different generations, their current age, the population, the home ownership rate by age 30 and by age 40. So let's look at that. So boomers. Now, there are different charts or reporting, whichever will have these ages a little different, by a year maybe. It doesn't matter for this exercise. The information's still going to come out the same. So obviously the boomers, the largest home ownership rate, and then you got Gen X. They have 65 million people and they're 65% home ownership. And then it's shown by age when they turn 30, how many, blah, blah, blah. And so millennial, the largest generation, they have a home ownership rate of 45%. And by the time they're 30, 30, they had 33%. Now we have Gen Z that's trailing. Now, Gen Z, granted, they're young, but there's 69 million of them, not to be discounted out. I mean, there's 69 million people, and right now they're only 8% of home ownership rate. And that could be for, obviously because they're young. And so you really only have, about half of them are, excuse me, old enough to even legally own a home. So, so anyway, so that's that. So now let's look into the future, right? So if Gen Z, I'm sorry, if millennials, right? So if you advance 10 years from now and they start turning 35, there's going to be 45 million of them, right? Between the ages of 35, you know, 25 to 35. So, that's in the millennial bracket. And Gen Z, they'll have more people they'll have more people going from 30 to 40. And so you'll see that, more people increasing. So the homeownership rate increases as you get older. And then the same thing will happen here as this group goes from this group, from where they are now to this group, that's 25% more, which is 17 million new homeowners. Now, and then, you're going to have another couple percentage points from just the other groups that are going from renting for ownership. And so, that's just, we're going to add another 20 million household units, right? So let's say they're married and not all of them are, single household units. Let's say it's another, I don't know, 12 million units. That's a lot of houses coming up and, new houses required. And so, yeah, there'll be people that'll die and, add some inventory. However, we have a lot of need coming up, and this doesn't count any kind of immigration. This is just people that are, coming of age, have people that are living at home with their parents and they're going to move out into their own, get married, have kids. So you can see that the pressure that this demand has is I don't see home values going down and in the next decade or so. We usually have these kind of ups and downs, and then everybody's talking about a crash. I don't see it just based on supply and demand. I just don't see it. So anyway, those are my thoughts on how that works. If you have any questions, just reach out to me anytime. See you guys.